Why do you keep attracting avoidant partners? And why do you want them back once they break up with you? These are the questions I'm going to answer in this video, as well as giving you the solution as to what you should do if this is you. But first, welcome back, my beautiful no-contact army. Have you been a good little soldier or a bad little soldier? Well, if you've been good, then you've downloaded my app Silencio to help you stay in no contact, and the link for that is underneath every single video and podcast. And if you too would like to join our beautiful no contact army, and who wouldn't, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, and you're in. And to read our manual, go to nocontactsecrets.com, where you can read 2 free chapters before you purchase the book. Okay, so there are 2 reasons why you are into avoidant partners, and I will go over those first and then tell you what the heck you can do about it. The first reason you keep attracting avoidance is because you had an emotionally unavailable parent. That parent had their own trauma that wasn't healed, and they were not capable of being there for you the way that you would have liked or the way that they should have been. This is why I don't advise having children unless you've healed your own trauma. So unfortunately, what happens when people have an unemotionally available parent is that more often than not, they think that there's something wrong with them, not that there's something wrong with the parent, because at that age, you don't think like that. Your brain isn't fully developed. So they internalize the parent's behavior and they blame themselves. And this leads to the child becoming a people pleaser, where they think they need to keep the parent happy in order to get the love that they want. And it also leads to the child feeling that they need to earn that love, so they'll start performing in order to get the love that they so desperately want but don't have. The thought is that when I'm able to get some love from someone who is emotionally distant, that makes me lovable. However, when that child becomes an adult and they're dating or in a relationship with someone who is emotionally available and who doesn't require them to please them or to earn their love, that child actually pushes that person away. They find a way to sabotage that relationship. Why? Because they're not used to accepting authentic love, and they feel they have to earn it. Otherwise, it's not real. So you subconsciously keep attracting avoidant partners because it allows you to repeat the dynamic you had with your emotionally unavailable parent. It feels familiar, and therefore, even though it's not healthy, it's what you're used to and what you're comfortable with. And the second reason is because your nervous system is attached to anxiety and stress. You constantly fear being abandoned or rejected, which leads you to constantly feeling you need to prove yourself. However, your avoidant partner sees you as needy and as you giving too much, which then pushes them away, which leads you to being anxious and stressed, and the hamster wheel continues, the pattern continues. Then your nervous system becomes addicted to this heightened state of anxiety, and here's the crazy thing. You're going to keep looking for stressful situations so that your nervous system can experience what it enjoys. It wants to experience its addiction. Therefore, you will want to attract avoidant partners who are continually unavailable and avoidant. You know they'll provide those stressful feelings. This is what you're used to. This is what feels familiar. This is what you want to recreate. There's no payoff with a healthy, secure partner when your nervous system is not regulated. Remember, people never do anything without a payoff, even though the reason for that payoff sounds crazy. So if anyone is having an aha moment at this point, please be sure to comment below. Hopefully a lot of you have. So even though you want a healthy relationship, because you subconsciously believe that you need to people please and earn love from people, you will not feel comfortable in a relationship where you don't have to do any of those things. You're used to stressful feelings. So that's what you want to recreate. Safe, healthy relationships are not familiar to you. So you reject those types of relationships and continue to go after people who reject you and are unavailable. Does that make sense? So, what is the solution? Are you destined to always be interested in people who are emotionally unavailable? Well, the solution lies in calming your nervous system. And this can be done with yoga, meditation, journaling, walking through nature, spending time with a pet. Whenever you start to feel anxious, have a go-to activity that you know will calm you down. And I realized that happiness in life is actually about a calm nervous system, as crazy as that sounds. No matter what you have, even if you have millions of dollars, or if you're beautiful or handsome or famous or whatever, if you're always stressed and anxious, you won't be happy. How could you be? And the right partner for you is a partner who actually helps to balance and regulate your nervous system, not the one who causes it to go out of whack and for you to become anxious and stressful, even though that's what you're used to. Partners are supposed to make your life better, not worse. You're supposed to be happier, not sadder. You're supposed to be calmer, not more anxious. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point of having someone in your life if your life isn't better as a result of them being in it? Like, really, what is the point? That's what I ask my clients all the time. Also, what you need to do is to give yourself the love that you didn't receive and that you want. And the easiest way to do this is to watch how you speak to yourself. Most people are very mean to themselves, and they would never put up with the things that they say to themselves from another person. If you're willing to be mean to yourself, you're more likely to accept mean treatment or bad treatment from someone else. So stop putting yourself down and start encouraging yourself as if you were a child. You're basically reparenting yourself and being there for yourself in a way that one or both of your parents weren't. So say things to yourself like, "Don't worry, we'll figure this out. We may not have all the answers, but we've gotten through things in the past and we'll get through this now." Or, "You look so beautiful today. That dress looks really nice on you. That suit looks very nice on you." Or, "Wow, you really handled that interaction well. I am so proud of you." Yes, you can actually talk to yourself like this. I do. Be your own best friend. After all, you're the person you spend the most time with, right? The bottom line is that you have to relearn what the definition of love is. And once you do, you'll no longer be attracted to people who are unavailable. So now I want to hear from you. As I said earlier, if you had an aha moment during this video, please share below. And if you'd like my help to get your ex back, you can contact me at theartoflove.net and we will send you the rates. They are not on the website. And the direct link to that is below every single video and podcast. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. If you're listening to this as a podcast, please rate and review. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.